Okay, so we begin with the readings for June 7th, 2026. These Sundays, the Sundays after Pentecost, are designated as by their liturgical properties. So we don't tend to say the second Sunday after Pentecost, the third Sunday after Pentecost. We name them by what propers are used for that Sunday and by what set of lectionary readings. So June 7th, we're going to use the fifth proper 5, and the 10th lectionary. And I know that's kind of complicated and not many people know that. But that's what we're going to do until, I didn't actually look at this, pretty much late November or early November. Yep. All the way through the middle of October. And then the last Sunday of October is always Reformation Sunday, when we celebrate the breaking away from the Catholic Church. And then the Sunday after that is All Saints, the Sunday that's closest right after October 31st. So for the next several months here, we will identify our Sunday readings based on the propers and based on the lectionary. And that's pretty much all you need to know about that. So the season after Pentecost is sometimes known as the green and growing season, because the readings tend to focus on the teachings of Jesus and what we need in order to be his disciples. And so the liturgical color is green, and we the gospel readings tend to pull out things that Jesus taught, his sermons, the things that he said along the way in his ministry to his disciples, maybe to townspeople, maybe to chief priests, teachers of the law, Pharisees. They are each set of lessons during the season after Pentecost, so like late May through middle of October, are nuggets for us in our faith life. It's the longest season of the church year. It goes, 20 some weeks. We don't have any other season that is nearly that long. Advent is 4 weeks. Christmas is 2 weeks, 12 days. Epiphany can be from 4 to 9 weeks. Lent is 5 weeks. Easter is 7 weeks. The season after Pentecost is 2026 this year, I think, half of the year, which is where we spend most of our lives, right? Needing to be taught, needing to learn what's next in my walk as a disciple. So this is by design. And I know a lot of us love the high and holy seasons, the Advent, the Lent, the Easter. We love those, and we love hanging out there. This may seem long and ponderous, like, oh, can't we get to something that's more special? And I promise, as we go through this 26 weeks, there will be things in it that feel special, that end up being really delightful and surprising, and we're going to grow. It doesn't function the way some of the high and holy seasons are, but just like Peter on the Mount of Transfiguration, he wanted to stay where he was in that place of glory and majesty and revelation and transformation. He wanted to build 3 shelters and stay there. And so it's natural that we want to build 3 shelters and hang out in Advent or hang out in Lent or hang out in Easter. Of course, because it makes us feel really good. But discipleship has nothing to do with how we feel. It's about obedience. And so God knows this and designed our lives on purpose to mostly be about him teaching us and us learning and us growing. So we are going to dive into this. I think I'm going to make this a standalone video, just to kind of set the stage for the season that we're entering, and then I'll go into the readings for Sunday in separate videos. So we'll begin here.